Honore de Balzac was a French novelist and playwright. The heart of a mother is a deep abyss at the bottom of which you will always find forgiveness. Laws are spider webs through which the big flies pass and the little ones get caught. Behind every great fortune lies a great crime. A mother's happiness is like a beacon, lighting up the future but reflected also on the past in the guise of fond memories. True love is eternal, infinite, and always like itself. It is equal and pure, without violent demonstrations. It is seen with white hairs and is always young in the heart. Equality may perhaps be a right, but no power on earth can ever turn it into a fact. It is easy to sit up and take notice. What is difficult is getting up and taking action. A woman knows the face of the man she loves as a sailor knows the open sea. No man should marry until he has studied anatomy and dissected at least one woman. Solitude is fine, but you need someone to tell you that solitude is fine. When women love us, they forgive us everything, even our crimes. When they do not love us, they give us credit for nothing, not even our virtues. The more one judges, the less one loves. Nobody loves a woman because she is handsome or ugly, stupid or intelligent. We love because we love. Clouds symbolize the veils that shroud God. Great love affairs start with champagne and end with tisane. Power is not revealed by striking hard or often, but by striking true. Love is the poetry of the senses. If we could but paint with the hand what we see with the eye. The motto of chivalry is also the motto of wisdom, to serve all, but love only one. There is no such thing as a great talent without great willpower. Love has its own instinct, finding the way to the heart, as the feeblest insect finds the way to its flower, with a will which nothing can dismay nor turn aside. Nothing so fortifies a friendship as a belief on the part of one friend that he is superior to the other. The majority of husbands remind me of an orangutan trying to play the violin. An unfulfilled vocation drains the color from a man's entire existence. Marriage must incessantly contend with a monster that devours everything, familiarity. A mother who is really a mother is never free. Bureaucracy is a giant mechanism operated by pygmies. First love is a kind of vaccination which saves a man from catching the complaint the second time. Love may be or it may not, but where it is, it ought to reveal itself in its immensity. Virtue, perhaps, is nothing more than politeness of soul. What is art? Nature concentrated. Society bristles with enigmas which look hard to solve. It is a perfect maze of intrigue. The smallest flower is a thought, a life answering to some feature of the great whole, of whom they have a persistent intuition. A good husband is never the first to go to sleep at night or the last to awake in the morning. The art of motherhood involves much silent, unobtrusive self-denial and hourly devotion which finds no detail too minute. The most virtuous women have something within them, something that is never chaste. It is the mark of a great man that he puts to flight all ordinary calculations. He is at once sublime and touching, childlike, and of the race of giants. Vocations which we wanted to pursue, but didn't, bleed, like colors, on the whole of our existence. Passion is universal humanity. Without it, religion, history, romance, and art would be useless. One should believe in marriage as in the immortality of the soul. Love is a game in which one always cheats. Courtesy is only a thin veneer on the general selfishness. Modesty is the conscience of the body. Our most bitter enemies are our own kith and kin. Kings have no brothers, no sons, no mother. The fact is that love is of two kinds, one which commands, and one which obeys. The two are quite distinct, and the passion to which the one gives rise is not the passion of the other. I do not regard a broker as a member of the human race. The habits of life form the soul, and the soul forms the countenance. Nothing is a greater impediment to being on good terms with others than being ill at ease with yourself. Excessive joy is harder to bear than any amount of sorrow. Political liberty, the peace of a nation, and science itself are gifts for which fate demands a heavy tax in blood. For passion, be it observed, brings insight with it. It can give a sort of intelligence to simpletons, fools, and idiots, especially during youth. Nature makes only dumb animals. We owe the fools to society. It is only in the act of nursing that a woman realizes her motherhood in visible and tangible fashion. It is a joy of every moment. Children, dear and loving children, can alone console a woman for the loss of her beauty. We exaggerate misfortune and happiness alike. We are never as bad off or as happy as we say we are. A flow of words is a sure sign of duplicity. It would be curious to know what leads a man to become a stationer rather than a baker, when he is no longer compelled, as among the Egyptians, to succeed to his father's craft. Conscience is our unerring judge until we finally stifle it. It is as absurd to say that a man can't love one woman all the time as it is to say that a violinist needs several violins to play the same piece of music. The duration of passion is proportionate with the original resistance of the woman. Death unites as well as separates. It silences all paltry feeling. Finance, like time, devours its own children. Manners are the hypocrisy of a nation. All humanity is passion. Without passion, religion, history, novels, art would be ineffectual. Suicide, moreover, was at the time in vogue in Paris. What more suitable key to the mystery of life for a skeptical society? In diving to the bottom of pleasure, we bring up more gravel than pearls. Ideas devour the ages as men are devoured by their passions. When man is cured, human nature will cure itself perhaps. Unintelligent persons are like weeds that thrive in good ground. They love to be amused in proportion to the degree in which they weary themselves. A young bride is like a plucked flower, but a guilty wife is like a flower that had been walked over. A lover always thinks of his mistress first and himself second. With a husband it runs the other way.